Educational technology, also known as EdTech, is one of the many ways education is being made easier and accessible to everyone. It is one of the fastest growing parts of digital technology all over the world, and its usefulness cuts across every part. EdTech startups in Nigeria in recent years have also witnessed great growth, and we have with us now to discuss this Titi Adewusi, the co-founder of Niger Kids. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. Well, let me start by asking you, what are some of the, ways technology is helping to improve education? Let's begin with that.
Education is helping to improve technology is helping to improve education in so many ways. So let me give you a very simple example. Now, when you're in your child's school, you don't get your report cards, your bills are no longer sent hard copy. Even the newsletters and bulletins are no longer being sent hard copy. They are sent online, they are sent by email, sometimes even sent by SMS. So it means that there's more increased productivity with the teachers because they don't have to do mundane things. Some people are taking courses from all over the world, and that's really what EdTech is all about. EdTech is technology in education, making it more, enhancing it in its different ways. So when I think about having a course in Harvard, I don't have to go there anymore. I can do it here on my bed, like Netflix, using the best professor in a particular topic, all because I'm using it online. And that's really what it has done. So it's in our lives, all over in so many areas.
Yeah, I would want you to, tell us a bit more about the concept, and especially here in Nigeria, do we have the, infrastructure on which to build sound EdTech facilities?
Well, we don't have the infrastructure as it should be, but we have some. So EdTech is present in Nigeria. So really, once you have connectivity, once you have a device, and once you have, applications and all that, then EdTech, actually is here. So I'll give a simple example, like the one I gave from the school. So schools are using EdTech. So some schools in their classes are talking to other students in other parts of the world. That is EdTech. Some people are also using virtual reality. And then there's some people that are doing courses, online from different parts of the world. The facilitator using webinars is here in Lagos, or can be in Abuja or in Port Harcourt, and then the person is learning. That is EdTech. So EdTech is here in Nigeria, but it has its challenges. Of course, the main challenge being connectivity, because for EdTech to really, be full blown, it needs connectivity and broadband connectivity at that. It also needs, the devices to be more affordable, so people can access it through their phones, to their laptops, to their, tablets, and those devices are not particularly very affordable for the common man. I think those are the two major constraints when it comes to infrastructure. And then the last one I would say is teacher training. So yes, people hear about EdTech, but are the teachers educated about how to use technology? So I think those are, the constraints that we have. But currently we have EdTech, kind of blossoming here in Nigeria. A lot of people are developing a lot of applications to promote EdTech currently in Nigeria.
All right, yeah, fine. I want to ask for the parents who are listening to us right now. Some of them might be thinking, you mentioned laptops, you mentioned phones, that wouldn't this be a distraction to the children?
Honestly, I would say no. But you know that when it comes to distraction is really about putting, boundaries. So it's the same thing as with television. I mean, television is a good source of news. Television is a good source of information. You can watch documentaries on, television, but it can also be a source of distraction. So using all these things, I would say don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. If I want to find information right now, I will go online. And that is using technology. Is it a distraction? Well, if I'm meant to be at work and doing my work, then it is a distraction. But it's being able to put the constraints, being able to put the boundaries. I can learn almost anything right now, using EdTech. I can learn how to cook, I can learn how to code, I can learn about fashion, I can learn about running a business, using EdTech. So we have various, someone like Trisha's Business Lab teaching entrepreneurs about how to run their business. Is that a distraction? No. But if you do it when you're not meant to be doing it, then it's a distraction. Your child has problems, with maths. You can go online to the App Store, download a maths app. He can go to Khan Academy for kids and learn. So it's really a wonderful learning tool. Let me give, for example, you're teaching your child about science. You can actually use virtual reality to kind of stimulate the experiment without actually having to buy all those things. So is it a distraction? It can be, but the advantages in my own mind far outweigh the disadvantages if the boundaries are clearly defined.
Yeah, and for every, sector or industry, government policies are actually very important. What would it take you to, put the right policies in place?
Okay. I think number one would be government needs to help promote the building of the infrastructure. That's really what it is. Just the way we have, good roads to connect us to different parts of the country, and government is spending money on doing that. I feel they need to dedicate that same amount of energy and focus to connectivity, because that is really one of the major challenges of EdTech. It's based on connectivity, and not just ordinary connectivity, broadband connectivity. I think so. They need to have policies in place that are driving those connectivity, because when we do have that, then a lot of things can also happen. I mean, even education to the public sector. When you look at public school education, if they have broadband, then access to quality content, quality teachers, then become very simple. The other thing is that they need to have policies that promote getting affordable devices. So devices from smartphones, from laptops to computers. I think only 7% of Nigerians have tablets and computers. So that means it seems as if it's only a privileged few. Mobile penetration due to smartphone is actually increasing in Nigeria. I think currently we're about 25 million people, but that's still so small. So it means that if government can put policies in place to promote affordable devices, then EdTech will just, just open up.
Titi Adewusi, but many thanks for joining us.